Hi everyone, welcome to the color combo challenge, not really a collab, where each month, only in 2022 on the last day of the month, I am making a card or more using Stampin' Up colors, but not necessarily Stampin' Up papers and stuff. And the colors, and they're pre-selected colors, and the colors this month are Balmy Blue, Cherry Cobbler, and Evening Evergreen. So I definitely use Balmy Blue. I definitely use Cherry Cobbler ink and embellishments. And I sort of used an Evening Evergreenish color, but it's slightly lighter, but it has some shades of darker green in it, so I'm going with that. I used Stampin' Up cardstock in Balmy Blue, but I decided, here's the thing, I was looking for designer paper with all three colors in it. Yeah, that didn't happen from Stampin' Up, because I was originally going to use one of these from Painted Christmas and then bring in the Cherry Cobbler. This is actually, I think, either Pool Party or Mint Macaron in the back. But, you know, I thought Balmy Blue would go with it all right. But I didn't have the Cherry Cobbler. So I decided after, well, and then I also brought out Storybook Gnomes, because it had Balmy Blue and Snowflakes, which I kind of wanted. But this is Poppy Parade. There was no Evening Evergreen, blah, blah. And then Boughs of Holly had Evening Evergreen and Cherry Cobbler, the darker red in this, but no Balmy Blue. So I have been working on a project, a swap project, and I was using this tablet, Winter Wonderland by Paper Studio. So I had this, I had scraps, but I also had more sheets. When I did the project, I pulled out one of each sheet, and I tried to use that. I think I ended up using two of another, and I don't think I used much of that, but I thought this sheet had Balmy Blue, right, for the hats, and I thought snow kind of stuff. Cherry Cobbler in the darker red on here, and sort of Evening Evergreen in this plaid in the darker part. That's where I'm getting the sort of, but you know what? It's close enough. It's darker than Garden Green for sure. So that's the paper I used, and here's the card I made. I got sticky on it. Oops, a piece of snowflake on there too. What a mess. I ended up using Stampin' Up has these Memories and More cards and envelopes. I assume they're still current, because this, I got them apparently from the old annual catalog. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they're still current. And then I also used a retired Winter Snow embossing folder. I used Cherry Cobbler Bling out of the Holiday Rhinestone Basic Jewels, which are retired. And I used Let It Snow out of the retired Snowman Season, as well as this little set of snowflakes here. I brought out the Snowman Builder Punch too, and originally I was thinking of doing that. And I brought out this EK Tools snowflake, large snowflake, but it was too big for this card. But this one worked just fine. Martha Stewart Crafts Alpine Snowflake from Tuesday Morning in 2017. That's when I bought it, I'm sure. And this scrap happened to be left over laying on my desk, which I didn't even realize till I was moving stuff around, and oh, there it was. So guess what? I used a strip of that. That's from Dollar Tree. That's that Dollar Tree bling. So I just layered a scrap of the Evening Evergreenish paper under here, glued it down on the back of this. The Balmy Blue here, I ran through the embossing folder, but I inked the embossing folder first with Balmy Blue, and then I spritzed it with Delicata Silver and alcohol, ink refill and alcohol, but it just gave it some shine. I don't even know if you can tell, like down here. Anyway, it added some shine, and it also modeled the colors so that it sort of looked like cloudy sky, which is what I wanted. And then I punched out 3 of those snowflakes with Stampin' Up Sparkle Glimmer paper. I don't know if this is current. It's 146957. I don't know. I think so. I'm starting to get mixed up with stuff that's current or not because I'm moving stuff around and I'm just not sure. This is a retired Pretty Label punch by Stampin' Up. And I stamped in Cherry Cobbler, and I also stamped in Balmy Blue, and I also went around the edge of the label with the Balmy Blue Stampin' Right marker. And then I put 3 of the Cherry Cobbler gems on, which I think I already showed you. And on the inside and on the envelope, I used that snowflake stamp from Snowman Season. Just stamped off and didn't stamp off, and did a mixture, and just a regular piece of Balmy Blue behind it. This is 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. So the background paper is 4 by 6, and this is 2 1/2 by 6. And then I don't know what this is. It's probably about 3 1/2 maybe. I think it's 3 1/2. And I think it was 2 1/2, so I cut it down to 1 1/4 to glue it down on the back, and then I have another strip left. And this is bumped up on dimensionals, but nothing else is. Sorry, I'm out of frame again. So that's my card for color combo using non-Stampin' Up papers, some retired products, some current products. Yeah, and I'll probably be doing something like that again for next month, which will be the last month of this challenge / collab with no collab members. Anyway, there will be other things replacing it. I think I went over that already, but I think I'm going to be adding hashtag 365 Christmas or Christmas 365 with Bobby Joe Made It by Hand. That'll be on the last day of each month, but I might alternate months between my 2 channels. So I might do something for Christmas on this channel, like say in January on the 31st, and then February 28th or whatever it is might be jewelry stuff, beading stuff on my other channel. And then back in March, so maybe like every other month I'll have something here. I'm not sure yet. It's an open collab for next year, thankfully, because I think my lineup is getting full and I don't know if I can handle it all. So there may be months I don't have anything for that. Anyway, there you go. I think it came out cute. I was thinking of putting a little bow or something up here. Do you think that would be overkill? I think I'll let it alone. I have a tendency to want to overdo, but I just feel like maybe something right there. Anyway, but a snowflake was too big there, so I didn't put it there. And I just put 3 snowflakes. Okay, that's all, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you again soon. Hugs, love, and peace.